Alright mate, Tutorial Tuesday. Today I'm going to show you how to make a clap sweep. This is a term I just came up with today. Let's get into it.
So to create the clap sweep, I've chosen a decent sounding clap. I've added on a reverb. One of my favourites is the Echo Boy with the infinite space setting. Gives it a nice long tail. And then what I've done is I've just bounced this out and reversed it, lined it up with my track, put some EQ on it. And there you have it. It's just your own little white noise rising sound, using a different sound to create that other than just white noise. Makes it more organic in my opinion. So yeah, hope that's helpful.
Tutorial Tuesday, and today what I want to do is share with you one of my favourite free plugins which I like to use to mix down my tracks. Let's get into it.
Basically, it's just got one knob and you just turn up either low or high. I like to use it to boost my high end, so I'd whack it up to like 5 or something, 5 or 6 dB. And then because you're boosting the highs, the output's going to be louder, so it's good to turn that down so that it doesn't go into the red. And it's hard to describe what this plugin does, but imagine your frequency spectrum is like a seesaw and there's a point in the middle. It just bends it slightly up or down, but it's like a really quick way just to get a little bit more of a high-end boost is what I use it for. So you can use it on your hi-hats or percussion or something like that. I hope that helps.
Alright mate, Art1fact here, Tutorial Tuesday. Today I want to share with you how to do some really cool bass modulation using one of my favourite filtering plugins. Let's get into it.
Basically, if you think your bass line is sounding too sort of stagnant and isn't moving around enough, a trick you can try is chucking on a filter. My favourite, because it sounds the best, is the Filter Freak from Sound Toys. So I've got this arpeggiator, which is running in eighths. So I've just set this to eighth and a ramp down so it's like a sharp attack. And then I'm just modulating here. And I've just used the dry wet to blend in the filtered version so it doesn't completely filter out every frequency. And you'll notice it makes a big difference in the movement of your bass line, so it sounds a lot more interesting to the human ear. So yes, hope that helps you.
You ever tried playing a marimba wearing mittens? Doesn't really work. Anyway, Art1fact here, Tutorial Tuesday. Alright mate, what we're going to do today is make a cool percussion sound using this marimba. Let's get into it.
When the rainy days are dying. Really, you can use any kind of instrument, even if you don't think it's going to fit in your track. Just try recording it in. I've just thrown on this wider plugin, then I've thrown on a classic Echo Boy, which I always rave about. So it gives it like a long, kind of dull sounding delay, which is going to like blend it into the track more. As I said, it's a random object, so things like delay are going to help fit it into the track. And then I've just put on a light bit of compression, so it has less of a sort of transient at the beginning. You can barely hear it. It's in the background because it's like a marimba, you know. It's not like a lead instrument for this tune, but it's like ear candy. Even if it sits right at the back, it's going to give you that extra kind of layer that you're not going to focus on, but it's going to be like music to your ears. Hopefully it's a little creative tip for you, and have a nice Tuesday.
Alright mate, Tutorial Tuesday, Art1fact here. And today I'm going to show you one of my favourite plugins I use to get a nice low end punch to your bass or your drums. Let's get into it.
It's got a drum beat going here, and let's have a look at the Waves plugins. Most of you probably already have these, but it's the MV2, which I like, and here's what it looks like. And basically all you got to do is just boost up your low level somewhere around between 5 or 7, or depends on what you want from the track. But the reason why I like it is because I've tried a lot of different plugins that have like a bass boost, and this is one of the only ones that I think actually improves the sound rather than degrades the sound. So yeah, I'd highly recommend using it on your drum buses or your bass bus, and yeah, hope that's helpful for you.